evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Waynesville Lady Tiger volleyball action. Tonight live here from the Tiger Gymnasium on the campus, Waynesville High School. I'm Mike Rawlings. Along with me tonight is Matt Johnson. We're here tonight to bring you the Hillcrest Lady Hornets and Lady Tiger volleyball action. You see the starting lineups out there being announced for the Lady Hornets from Hillcrest. And we're getting ready to get starting line announced for the Lady Tigers from Waynesville. We're here live on Teacher Appreciation Night here from the Tiger Gymnasium. Lady Hornets and the Lady Tigers, they've played one this year down at the Lady Hornet Extravaganza in Springfield early on. They split, so we ought to have one heck of a game here tonight.
Well, absolutely, and we catch these Lady Tigers in one heck of a busy week, Coach Rawlings. The Lady Tigers last night. They played tonight, I believe, on the road Thursday night, and then tournament in Rolla on Saturday. So these Lady Tigers, quite the busy week this week.
Well, that's coming off a trip all the way up to Warrenton, Missouri on Saturday. So took off awful early and came back awful late on Saturday. And in addition to that, we had the freshman in JV in Union.
Ooh.
So it was real close to being a St. Louis win for the Lady Tiger volleyball team.
Saw the starting lineups introduced there for both teams. As you mentioned, also a teacher appreciation night. Nice little ceremony before the game where the varsity players had invited a teacher that they felt made a positive impact on them to come to the game tonight, and had a little gift for them, a little card for them. Just a real neat thing. We've seen some of the different sports do that. Coach Pills and the basketball team has done that quite regularly, but just one of those kind of neat things here.
And we wanted Coach Pills, great job with the announcing of the teacher appreciation night tonight.
And Coach, we're quickly underway here. Ball dug out on the back line. Crest tip forward. Dug out toward McCall. Ball tip back. Going to be just a little long off the arm of Barkley right there, out of bounds. So that's going to put Hillcrest up early, 1-0. Coach, we're quickly into the subs here. Looks like checking into the game for the Lady Hornets is going to be number 10, Andrea Tyndall, and I believe that was number 13, Michaela Lang.
Very quickly into the subs. I'm telling you right now, Coach Smith from the Hillcrest, trigger on you out. I shouldn't think you're doing your job.
Absolutely. Nice block right there on the front line. Taylor Miller goes up and gets the hand on that one. Knocks it straight down on the other side. So just like that, side out and point over to the Lady Tigers. Serves over. Dug out on the backside by the libero. And that one's going to be hammered down hard. Point and side out back to the Lady Hornets.
Matt, quite a crowd already joining here. Lady Tiger volleyball with Lady Tiger volleyball action. One of the biggest Lady Tiger volleyball fans that doesn't normally want to get that out in the open, but Aaron Bartle's joining us from Raleigh. He usually joins when he kind of hides still behind that raw bulldog.
Well, Aaron Bartle, after he came up in the finalists last year for the TTSN Sports Fan of the Year, you got to think he's tuning in early, getting these check-ins. He wants those points that he's want later on in the basketball season. Knows he needs to establish these points in viewership early in the season if he wants a run at the TTSN Sports Fan of the Year.
Well, and something a lot of people probably don't know about Aaron right now is most people, they watch Sports Center one time. Not Aaron. He gets up in the morning, watches it multiple times in a row. He's such a sports fan. I talked to him the other day. I asked him what he's doing. He said, I'm on my third episode of Sports Center this morning. So nobody in sports better than Aaron Bartle right now in the Central region.
If you're getting to watch that much Sports Center, I bet you he's eating a good breakfast too.
Oh, I'm sure. And lunch. He's
Well,
getting
and
both ends
you
of
know,
it.
we're the Lady Tigers here are going to be playing down in Rolla on Saturday. Maybe Coach go over to the school. Or Coach bring over a big brunch, kind of a picnic brunch for us.
All right.
Just meet down at the gym.
A picnic brunch. There you go. I like it.
Well, if Coach Bartle's got so much time, why couldn't he make us a nice picnic brunch?
Hey, bring me lunch tomorrow here as well.
Now you're being silly. Little eggs Benedict. I mean, something good, something special.
I like it. I like it.
All right, back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Going to be number 18, Taylor Miller. Ball across. Pushback, and it's going to be a free ball over to the Lady Hornets. Libero set, front, and going to say that's in.
So that's in at that corner.
Coach, that's going to be Natalie Percival. Gets up and spikes that down. Percival's going to go back serve now for the Lady Hornets. Lady Hornets on top 6-3 here in game one action. Lady Tigers that one out. No one there to receive. So Percival steps back. She's going to serve again. This one's going to go a little long and out, so it'll be point inside out. Checking into the game for the Lady Tigers is going to be number 12, Olivia Seibert, I believe. Back set right here on the near side. Tigers sniff that one out. Crank down.
That's going to be in, right on the line back there.
Kinley Barkley gets up and puts the hammer down on that one, finds that back line. Nice little hit right there by Kinley. Seibert set to serve again. Set to the far side. The Tiger set.
That's be into the net, and a point goes to the Lady Hornets.
And Coach, the change just keep rolling. Checking into the game for the Lady Hornets. Going to be number 3, Chloe Kern coming in, and which I did not see the second. Did you?
I didn't either. We're probably one of our people out there scoring at home and can probably let us know. Going to be another pick for the Lady Hornets.
Coach, it's going to be number 32, which I do not have on my roster. I'm not sure who that young lady is, and I apologize, but do not have a number 32 on the roster for Lady Hornets. And they're going to call the Tigers in the net right there.
I'm not sure.
Going to say Brianna Hurd got up into the net. Serves back. Dug out by Miller. Woo.
Okay, that's going to set the point for the Lady Tigers. I was a little confused there.
Kinley put a nice hit on it. It sure looked inbounds from here, but.
Well, it looked inbound. Wasn't sure and tipped at the one, too. So.
Pulls the Tigers within 4. Barkley back to serve. Barkley lets a laser go. Going to be free ball over to the Lady Tigers. Back step Seibert. Hit up front. Nice job by Hillcrest just to do something with that one. Hurd finds the empty spot on the floor. Oh, Coach talking about someone else in the running right now for TTSN Sports Fan of the Year. Coach Darnez Stokes checks in with us. And we're going to be out of bounds. Came between the referee and the wire. A little signal at the beginning, but yeah, as it should be. Tigers point. Into the top net, no good that time. Side out point goes back over to the Lady Hornets. Back to serve for Lady Hornets. Going to be number 1, Carson Ryan. Ryan gets it over. Going to be free ball for the Lady Hornets here. Set to the top side. Hammered down, but dug out by Barkley.
Nice job by Hurd right there. She goes up and looks like she's going to slam that, but just taps it over.
Gives that nice little tip. And with Hurd's height and jumping ability on the front, you have to respect that she can drop that hammer.
Yes.
When you back off just a little bit, leaves that empty spot open. Nice rip of a serve right there for Hurd. Hillcrest able to find an empty spot, though. Coming back into the game for the Lady Hornets is going to be number 34, Natalie Percival.
That's going to be into the net. Point for the Tigers.
And Zettelin and Menaspit going to be back to serve. Going to be just a bit long.
More wholesale changes for the Lady Hornets. Man,
Coach, we're going to need a line change.
Our folks that are on there and they're trying to keep score while they're watching at home, got to be real discombobulating for them.
Tori McCall with a nice dig right there. And this will be Percival up for the block for the Lady Hornets right there. Picks up the point and keeps the ball on the Hillcrest side. Back to serve is going to be number 13, Kayla Langadrick. This hit off the Tigers are going to go out of bounds. That right in the middle for Miller. Gets it across. Hillcrest able to dig it out.
We're going to get a timeout from Coach Barkley here with the Hillcrest Lady Hornets 16-10 here. Game number 1. Best of 5 right here from the Tiger Gymnasium.
Many think of it because at one point we had the best of 3 at varsity level, and then it went to best of 5. But, Coach, it reminds me just how different things are sometimes when you think back when we were at the old high school.
Well, rally scoring.
Right,
rally
that's what I was trying to explain the other night to Sophie. We were talking about volleyball, and she was asking about why the 3 games, why the 25. And I was explaining to her, you know, baby doll, when we were doing games over at the other high school, you had to side out and get control before you score.
And it was 15.
And some of those games were long.
One of my favorite nights was the night we got to call school off. Was that a volleyball game?
That was a volleyball game.
It was a late in the season volleyball game.
Hit across, nice block right there. Taylor Miller, Tori McCall both get right there. Back to serve Tigers going to be Lee Harry. Tips the top of that net, falls over. Hillcrest able to get a hand on it. Going to set Brianna Hurd in the middle. Going to be just a little wide now downs. Little back set right there, dug out by the Tigers. Quick push, pulled, set on the long side, and that's going to be long and out. Carson Ryan trying to find that back corner. That one's just going to stay a little long. And it's going to be over to the Lady Tigers. That's going to be Taylor Miller. Hillcrest lucky to be able to get that one across right there, Coach Rawlings. McCall, nice strong hit, dug out. Kinley Barkley at the line, going to tip that one right down.
That's going to be Percival again.
Checking back into the game, going to be number 11, Morgan Cook for the Lady Hornets. As you mentioned, Percival back serve. Digs it out. Lady Tigers. Bree Hurd pops across. Hillcrest now looks to set at the top. Nice save right there by the Lady Tigers. And that one's going to be a little long.
Just a little long. A lot of room back there, a lot of open air, but just a little bit out of bounds.
Well, Kinley Barkley, just a sophomore, but Coach, it doesn't have to be off but by a little bit to make it look longer, because that young lady, it's a laser when she hits it. And going to be long on the other side.
And the nice thing, if we know Kinley has no trouble getting near and getting over the top of that net, because he spends a lot of time working on that jump in the spring.
Part of our track and field team. Young lady, pretty good high jumper. And Coach, talk about that. I mean, when you look at some of these Lady Tigers on the floor right now, when you see Taylor Miller and Lee Barkley, some of these young ladies, we got to remember these are sophomores.
Yes. Played
quite a bit as freshmen, took some lessons last year, but are really stepping up. It seems like we're playing as a team just a little more polish on us this year after a year of experience. And Coach Barkley obviously doing a great job here with the Lady Tigers.
Okay. Ball going to be in that. Another point for the Lady Tigers. And that ball's also being in net. That's going to get us to 21-15 in favor of the Lady Hornets.
Woo!
Matt, we're joined by former Waynesville Lady Tiger volleyball coach.
Well, a legend, Coach.
That is a
legend
right
of
there.
a coach right there.
That is a legend. Coach T. Helm. It's always nice when some of our past joins us here on the TTSN Sports Network.
I don't remember exactly what year it was that she was inducted into the Waynesville Volleyball Ring of Honor, but obviously a well-deserving award.
I believe that was 2020, Matt.
Was it 20? I knew it was somewhere around COVID, Coach. When you look back on the year right around COVID, how did that blends together?
Well,
but that would make sense because I do believe her induction was virtual that year.
Well, but she still got the bright orange blazer.
Nice job of the Lady Tigers right there.
The Lady Tigers close that gap, 21-18. We get a timeout from the Lady Hornets. I think you see Tina wearing that orange blazer now, a lot. We see her out and about. I don't know that I've seen a picture of Tina on Facebook since she got that orange blazer. She wasn't wearing that.
Well, and obviously she in enemy territory up around the lake in the Camdenton area, wearing an orange jacket like that has got to draw the ire of many a Laker.
It has the official logo about 1.5 feet in diameter right on the back of that jacket. You can't buy those jackets off the
Well, no,
off
that's
the shelf.
not off the rack item,
no.
no. Can you imagine how many imposters you would have walking around if that was an off-the-rack jacket?
The only jacket that comes close to that jacket is a Rhythm Nation jacket.
Woo, and those are limited.
That's
we
right.
got to see the dance team last Friday night at the football game.
Oh, nice serve. Hits hop and
Tip of the net and rolls over. Many years talked about we should be training that.
Yes.
We should be teaching that. If you could spawn serve that into the net and get that rollover anytime you wanted. We'll set Taylor Miller up with a nice right there, recovered by Hillcrest. Kinley Barkley, a diving save. Free ball over. Hillcrest top set this time. Hurd keeps it alive. Taylor tries to just push that one over. A nice little volley going right here, Coach.
Oh!
And going to be off the Lady Tigers, but what a hustle right there. Both sides.
Yes, that was a good point by both sides. Didn't end up the way we would have liked for it to. It was a good point by both sides.
Hard hit. That's going to be Percival, the Lady Hornet up in the middle.
And we're going to get another timeout here by Coach Barkley. It's that one of those momentum things. It's 23-19, favor Lady Hornets. Try to break the momentum they're on right now.
Well, the Lady Tigers have done a nice job to stay right in it, claw back in, not let Hillcrest get too far ahead. As you see the replay here coming up on the screen, that diving save right there. Kinley Barkley side gets it over. Lady Tigers get it over, but woo.
So we'll set stage 2019 favor of the Lady Hornets. Lady Hornets serving here.
Lady Tigers, little miss hit. Nice job to get that one over.
Percival.
Hillcrest seems like that center set right there for Percival to get her up over the top middle of that net. And she is a tall young lady, can get up and put that down, so it puts it to game point here for the Lady Hornets. Libero back to serve for Hillcrest. That's going to be number 23.
Lady Tigers keep that alive. Percival, oh! Nice hustle there by Lady Tigers. That's going to bring us to the end of game one. The Hillcrest Lady Hornets taking game one 25-19. Matt, know what that means it's time for?
I'm going to say TSN Sports Update.
It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update is brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook. For all the news, it is news. Right here in Tiger Town. Matt, you know who likes Tiger TV Facebook page? And I'm going to be extremely disappointed if you get this wrong.
I'm going to say it is Tiger TV Sports Rules Interpreter Gary Schultz.
Whew, it could have been our sports rules interpreter, Gary Schultz, because I did notice he just joined us. But I'm going to go with the guy who loves listening to Tiger Sports when he has the chance. We'll go at no ends to do that. New Tiger varsity girls basketball coach, Mr. Mike Klutz, because he's watching and listening to us from right over on the other side of the stadium while he's watching this action live.
Ooh, that's
right
dedication. You're right. That earns it.
And now he appears to be laughing.
Coach, I think he might be laughing at us.
Well, now that'd be just terrible.
Well, he doesn't seem like a hurtful guy like that.
Well, you wouldn't think so. Matt, our sports update, you gave out that volleyball action that's coming up for the Lady Tigers here as the week goes. Let's talk about Tiger football. Tiger football is going to be making that trip down to Springfield, take on the Hillcrest Hornets on Friday night. We also have cross country heading over to Hahatonka on Saturday for the varsity meet.
Varsity Saturday.
Varsity Saturday.
Middle school
on Thursday.
On Thursday. I was going to say my truck's going on Thursday.
Yes, I know your truck's going on Thursday.
Well, it may go Saturday too, but no, actually, I think my truck's going since Coach Bartle's going to be making us Eggs Benedict. My truck's going to go to Rolla on Saturday.
That's very, very true. But a couple of things coming up here. Another sport, and I do not have it right in front of me, and I apologize. I know tennis has an extremely busy week too. We're not going to see a whole lot of Coach Wilson down here in the PE department this week because I know she was off and going all kinds of directions. Believe, though, they're home this week, maybe, if I remember correctly.
I would have to check, Coach. I know they were gone last Thursday and Friday tournaments. And I believe Varsity was going to be gone today or tomorrow.
They were gone today. Let's take a look at this.
That's the wonders of the interweb.
Yes,
you can look up all sorts of things on there.
Well, September 1st is on what?
Well, October 1st?
I mean October 1st. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold it. Let me go back here.
Coach, I mean, September's been great, but I don't think we should go back and restart it.
Well, the Ozark Conference tournament was today, and then Thursday they are home for
Stays
tennis.
home. Okay.
Yes, I was thinking that was, I think it's correct, but I did not want people coming down here if it was not right.
That one going to be just a little wide. Going to give Hillcrest the 1-point edge here as they take 2-1 lead.
Tina Helm watching from up at the lake might have got excited to come down for a little tennis action, and if I didn't have the schedule right, she would not be happy.
She show up and we might not be playing tennis. Nice hustle right there. Bree Hurd gets back, free ball over, but nice job of the Lady Tigers right there. Percival puts down the big hit, but dug out by Kinley Barkley. Tigers unable to corral that one, and thought we were going to get a little timeout or shift change, something there, but Coach wanted to talk with Percival. She's right into the middle of that lineup for the Lady Hornets. Set the top side. Going to be hard. Going to be off the Lady Tigers there. Carson Ryan puts that one across. Going to be out of bounds, but Lady Tiger did touch it, so that's going to be point over to Lady Hornets. Dig right there, Barkley. Percival.
Nice.
Hammers one down.
Oh.
Ooh. Credit Tori McCall on the effort right there, as she was going hard towards that first row of the bleachers. Dodges the scores table, makes that effort right there. I'm glad Tori came out of there okay. Dug out by McCall. Center set, and we've got Lady Hornet in the net. Is that the call?
Apparently a Lady Tiger in the net.
Lady Tiger in the net. Woo.
Maybe across the center line there instead of the net. I don't know.
Boy, it looked a lot closer to the other side, but okay. Block right there. Percival gets a hand on that one, knocks it down. And, Coach, we're going to be quickly back to a timeout. As
the Lady Tigers fall down 7-1 real quick in game number 2. I thought maybe Wilson would be out there and TV Land might send us some results in the Ozark Conference tennis tournament today. Apparently not.
Well, Coach, my guess is she had a long, hot day. It's been awful warm for end of September, getting ready to roll that calendar page over to October, Coach. And we talked about it Friday night that sometimes by the end of the game on Friday night, it starts to have a little football feel.
Didn't really Friday night.
No, and it's been nice and warm.
Well, you get late. The heat is totally different, too. It's just almost a miserable heat.
Looked like a little miscommunication maybe by the Tigers at the net right there. Not able to get that one. So it's going to push the 7-point lead over to the Lady Hornets. 8-1 right now. Here, game number 2. Strong serve dug out on the back by Tori McCall. Taylor Miller up on the net.
It's going to be blocked bounce. Points go to the Lady Tigers.
Number 14, Keeley Harry back to serve for the Lady Tigers.
Oh. There was a miscommunication on the other side, and that point goes to the Lady Tigers.
Back set that time to Percival. Dug out by the Tigers. Pushed across. McCall. Set Percival in the middle again. Tigers get up and get a hand on, but And Percival winds up, Coach. It's,
Yeah, a lot of power.
A lot of power coming down with that volleyball. Kind of what I had heard about this Hillcrest lady team. This is the first time I've seen them play this year. But in talking with Kinley Barkley in class, they said Percival is real deep up front, and if you can stop her, you've got a pretty good chance against this Lady Hillcrest team. But stopping Percival up front is a tall order. Back to serve. It's going to be Cochran for the Lady Hornets. Ball right at the net.
It comes down to that bottom of the net. There's really no way to hit that out. And we're going to say the server was over the line there. I was watching that and thought, well, she's just right on
right
it.
There.
Again, if we talked earlier, maybe we call these lines from up here. I don't want to do that.
No. Coach Rollins, I don't think we should be in charge of something like that at all. Nice rip of a serve dug out by the libero on the backside. Bree Hurd gets up for a block and then just tips it right back over the top. No one home.
The Lady Horse all kind of got close to that net. Brianna was able to see that. Just place it back in that back corner for a point for the Lady Tigers.
Got a double hit there on the Lady Hornets. I did not see it, Coach Rollins, until the whistle was blown. That's going to put it in Cybert, and she's going to be back serve again.
That one's going to be just a little long.
Cybert, one of the seniors on this Lady Tigers team right here. Bree Hurd, obviously a senior as well. The Cybert name we've called for years here. Had the lady with us for a few years in track and field. Leader in the Waynesville Tiger Pride Marching Band. Not much that Miss Cybert doesn't do, Coach Rollins.
Exactly right. That's quite the resume. As that ball bounces off the new hung banner for the Waynesville High School, being one of the U.S. News and World Report's top high schools in the entire nation.
Nice job. Lady Tigers get up right there. Bree wants to make sure that she doesn't come down across that net. But they get up there just in case. Ball comes just a little bit short. Right out and point goes over to the Lady Tigers. Number 15, Kinley Barkley, going to be back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Ball across, dug out on the back. Set to the far side. And that's going to be hammered down right there by the Lady Hornets. I believe that's going to be Halen Baker.
Another very well placed serve.
Yeah.
By the Lady Hornets.
Lady Hornets able to save that one. Nice block right there for the Lady Tigers, and that one's going to be out of bounds.
Percival tried to react to that very quickly. Just could not get on top of the ball.
Mansipit, nice job right there for Lady Tiger. Hits that one across, and Chris not able to do anything with it but knock it right out of bounds.
I'm not sure there, Matt. I was waiting for you to give a description.
Yeah, Well,
I thought we hit it back over, but it must have hit the floor.
The referee says it hit the floor. Either way, it came back to Percival, and she finished it the second time. But, boy, to me, like Bree Hurd got down and got that one back up. The referee blew the whistle, though, very clearly after it. So, going to set Percival in the middle once more. Kinley Barkley a diving at that time.
Matt, there you just see it on the replay. Even watching that replay, it looks like I did not see that ball hit the floor on that return. Here we go, Matt. We see it again there. Well, I tell you this: if Percy hadn't hit the second one back over, I think it'd been time to throw that red flag and go to the replay.
Well, you know, Coach, since they don't have that in high school, it's going to be hard to challenge. Mansipit back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Hillcrest gets it across. McCall and Miller get up to block it up front, but it's going to be just off the hands of the Lady Tigers. Going to fall short. Put the Lady Hornets on top 8 right now, 18-10 here in game number 2. Set long way from the net time. Oh, Lady Tigers, nice job to get down and get that one.
Yeah, that ball just sat there. That's so because it was just high enough you could play it, not high enough that somebody had to take charge. And 4 Lady Tigers were looking at each other.
You got it, I got it, we got it. Uh-oh. Gonna set down here. That's gonna be Harry. Gets it across. Percival. Nice job, Mansfield. Digs that one out.
That's got to be about the 8th time she's done that in the first 2 games. And we're going to get a timeout here from Coach Barkley. The Lady Hornets up 20.
And Coach, I don't know how big she is. She is definitely the tallest player we have on the floor. But holy cow, does she down and somehow get her hands on those hits from Percival that I don't know what it looks like when it's coming at you at 150 miles an hour, but from up here, it looks like that ball's moving fast.
You do not have much time to make a decision.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm making that ball straight off my face, but.
Well, I'm not, because I'm probably not diving. It's going to hit me right in the foot.
Well, no, I was just thinking it was coming in my face, and before I could think about, like, what I should do, it's going to hit you. You don't have time to think.
No.
I think that's a just
react.
If
that ball's coming at your face, you get hit in the face.
Yeah, that's what I think.
So service will be with the Lady Hornets from Hillcrest.
I believe that's number 17, Coach Halen Baker, back to serve for the Lady Hornets. And it is.
That serve's going to be just a little long. Here serving for the Tigers. Return came as close to the scoreboard as you could come without hitting it.
Yeah, so I was standing watching.
If it would have been over just a little bit, it would have hit the camera hanging there.
Wow. Nice hit right there, Miller. Coach, just like that, it's going to put us on the edge of game point here. 24-11 right now. The Lady Hornets. Purple still back to serve for the Hornets. Purcell going to knock that one long. So the point in the set will come back over to the Lady Tigers. That's going to put Taylor Miller, number 14, back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers look to set. Bree Hurd right in the middle.
And that point is going to go to the Lady Hornets, and they're going to take game 2 here over the Waynesville Lady Tigers, 25-12. Game 3 will be coming up in just a little bit. But, Matt, you know what that means it's time for?
A TTSN Sports Update.
It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update is brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook. For all news, it is news right here in Tiger Town. Matt, you know, likes TigerTV Facebook page, and I'm going to tell you, I thought about this. This is a guy that cares about us and checks on us all the time when we're on the air, making sure everything's okay, letting us know he's watching. Got any idea who I'm talking about?
No. Well, a lot of people check in all the time. That's why the competition for Fan of the Years.
I feel like this guy has been a friend for a long time to both of us, and he checks in all the time. He appeared earlier tonight to check in with us. It's Mr. Lucas Smith, the assistant principal here at the high school. He will go out of his way to check on us. He may be down in the end zone.
That's a good one, yeah. From the east end zone with Coach
Pills.
Pills.
Or if he's not, he's out the great west Waynesville area.
Well, there's one thing when you talk about Mr. Smith, I mean, you're talking about a guy who's still got it.
He does still got it. Boy, nobody's got it like Mr. Smith does. And we appreciate that out of Lucas. We really do. Matt, while we're talking about a little sports, let's talk about the Waynesville boys soccer team. They're going to be traveling down to Springfield. They're at Glendale tonight. They're going to be traveling back to Springfield Friday and Saturday for the Kickapoo shootout. Come back next week on Tuesday. They have Lebanon at Lebanon. Their next home game is going to be next Thursday night as the Lakeway Hornets roll into town. I know that was quite the battle last year between Waynesville and Lakeway, and that'll be a great game up there at the Tiger soccer field.
Well, and you mentioned that Lakeway team. I believe that was the Lakeway team that had a pretty deep run
they did.
In the state tournament for Class 1, Class 2. And as you said, the Waynesville boys off to – and it's hard to believe this, Coach Rollin, an even better start than they had last year.
Yes.
You've got a Tigers team right now that is poised in one of the favorites in the Ozark Conference right now, one of the top teams in the Ozark Conference, a team that very well bring home a conference title this year. Excited to get up and watch them play. And I think it's week after next, they're going to be doing a team appreciation night. I've fortunately been invited to come and be honored by one soccer players that night, so I'm looking forward to get up there and watch the guys on the turf up there. Coach Rawlings, we're getting ready to get rolling here for game number 3 as the referee checked the lineup card, and it looks like we're under action. Man pit back to serve for the Lady Tigers.
That's going to be just a little bit long.
Here comes the hockey line. For the Lady Hornets, I believe that's going to be number 12, Lily Moore, and number 13, Michaela Langadrick. Langadrick back to serve here for the Lady Hornets. Dug out by McCall. Pushed by Miller. Emancipate over. And a set to the middle. Percival.
Lady Tigers hustle to the ball, unable to get back over. Lady Hornets quickly up 2-0.
Nice dig right there by Bartley. Call pushes it across. Set the top. Dug out by Hurd. Push in the middle. Taylor Miller gets it across.
Percival goes hit that one down, tips the top of the net. Lady Tigers were in position. It doesn't tip the top of the net. I think we're in good shape right there.
Yeah, Miller right there in position for it. But as you said, I think Miller closing. Miller obviously has some height of her own. Can definitely get up off that net. May have thrown Percival off right there. She just hits it into the top of the net, but falls over and picks up the point for Lady Hornets. What a save, Kinley Barkley. Wow. Only to be followed up, but a real nice effort by Bird on the other side.
I'm not sure how Kinley got her hand underneath the ball, much less was able to hit the ball back up so the Lady Tigers could play that.
Yeah, her and I are going to have to talk about that right there tomorrow morning. She laid completely out. Coach, is that you or me laid completely out? Somebody going to have to come help us back up off the floor. There's the replay of it. Wow. Holy cow. How Kinley got her hand under that ball is amazing.
That absolutely was.
So we're going to hammer that one in, but going to be just a little bit long out of bounds off the Lady Hornets. So it'll be side out and point over to the Lady Tigers. Lee Harry back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Set right there where Lady Hornets. That one's going to be out of bounds. So Harry keeps the serve for the Tigers. Oh. Heads up, little play right there.
Yeah, Lady Tigers in position to block right there. Just gets it over the top.
Michaela Landerick, everybody expects her to go to the set. Closing hard, as we've seen her do many times in the middle of the court right there. A little quick tipper because the front line looking for Percival.
That one's going to be long. So serves back to the Lady Tigers.
Serve back to the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers back within one here. 5-4 in third game action. Taylor Miller lets a nice hard serve go. Anna Spit sets Bree. Bree just putting it over that front line herself.
I believe a young lady for Lady Hornets took a little shot right in the nose.
I couldn't tell if it was the nose or the mouth.
Well, I'm not sure either.
Either way, it did not look comfortable.
Well, I thought it was the nose. It looked like she might have been. Hopefully she didn't knock a tooth out.
Ooh. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout.
I think they'll check the young lady over. Matt, while we've got this timeout, we want to recognize our students working the game tonight under the direction of the incomparable,
the illustrious, the illuminal Tim Wallace.
Once again, outstanding job by these students as they put this broadcast for you at home tonight. They get it. They were in here. You were talking about how early they were in getting everything set up.
I walked out the door at a little after 3:30 this afternoon, and Mr. Wallace, his crew were already over here, had a trailer working on hooking it. It was clear that they had not just pulled up. So my guess is they were over here at 2:30.
First broadcast inside, so a lot of extra work goes in, I'm sure, to getting this all set up. A lot of infrastructure put together this summer to make these broadcasts by the district to even make these broadcasts better. But our students working the game tonight, 9 of them here for volleyball tonight, which I think is absolutely awesome. Riley O'Donnell, Dominic Leone, Zeta Dent, Devin Plotter, Kaylee Runner, Sammy Partridge, Aaron Charbonnier, Brandon Blakey, and MJ Luna, all under the direction, as we said, of Tim Wallace. Another outstanding TTS in broadcast, and they're going to be right back at it again a week from Friday night. Homecoming 2023. We'll be broadcasting from Tiger Stadium as the Bolivar Liberators roll into town to take on our Tiger football team.
Well, definitely want to see you down here for homecoming. Always such a fun time of year. Next week will be crazy, Coach Rawlings, with the Spirit Days and the dressing up each day during school, and we'll have the parade on Friday. I mean, next week's going to go by in a flash.
Yes, it will. Yes, it absolutely will.
Percival back to serve for the Lady Hornets. Get across, dug out on the backside by Keeley Harry for the Lady Tigers. Manaspit sets Hurd. Hurd a little tip across, and it looks like we're going to get Percival in the middle. Just hits it. A little push right there. Ennis finds Percival off balance. Coach, just like that, we are knotted up at 6s.
Percival a little bigger force up front than she is in the back line.
Well, and definitely seems like Percival much more comfortable coming towards the net than that kind of drift away move right there. Put down from the corner, but dug out on that backside real nice. Taylor Miller. Bree Hurd tips it across. And into net off the Lady Hornets. And the Lady Tigers take their first lead of the game. Senior Olivia Summers moves back, and she's going to serve for the Lady Tigers. Back set right here to Manaspit. She gets it across. And that one's going to be long.
Aiming for the corner. I mean, what happened there? I thought it was obviously out. I'm not sure what happened.
I thought so too. The line judge called it out. The referees hesitated and looked at each other, and I think when the referees hesitated, it caused other people to get their hopes up. And
another line change for the Lady Hornets.
Going to be Chloe Cochran coming in as one of them. It looks like Carson Ryan coming in as well. Cochran's going to back and be at serve for the Lady Hornets.
Bree Hurd finds the open spot.
Kinley Barkley back to serve for the Tigers. Olivia Cyber sets Hurd. Hurd, a little steam on that one, Coach.
Yep, had enough of the changeup. Time for the fastball.
Old number 1, right down Broadway. Barkley, nice serve right at the line. Hurd tips that one straight down. Somehow Hillcrest able to dig that one out. Manaspit, wow.
Yes.
She lets a laser go.
We're going to get a timeout by the Lady Hornets from Hillcrest. Deidre's none too happy with what's happening here in game number 3.
No, she does not look over there in the huddle, and the trade-off over here on the Tiger huddle, as you see right here on the camera, is the TTS Sports interns have you zoomed in right there. It's Barkley. A lot of smiles, a lot more upbeat, positive body language over here.
That's right.
As you see Kate Barkley excitedly fired up, ready to get back onto that court there.
So nice group of the football team over there supporting the Lady Tigers tonight.
Well, and I see a couple members of the high school cross-country team. I see several members of the football team. Coach, we've talked about it before. Tigers supporting Tigers.
Yep, that's exactly right. Some of the boys that have been doing some preseason basketball over there.
Nice dig right there, Olivia Summert. Tigers going to push it across. Set to the middle, and Bree Hurd up with the block. Kinley Barkley lets one go. That's going to be way
deep.
out.
Tigers with a 13-7 lead here in game 3.
Kinley Barkley, I'm sorry, that's going to be Keeley Harry up with the block that time. Yeah, Bree Hurd.
Again, puts the open spot on the court.
Nice little volley going there. The Lady Tigers keep it going. Once more, that's going to put Kinley Barkley back to serve for the Lady Tigers.
That ball was just tipped a little bit. Kinley is not ready for that ball to just jump. It jumped right over her hands right there.
Little mishit there off the Lady Tigers. It's going to put the point over the Lady Hornets as they cut the lead down to 5. The Lady Tigers here. Carson Ryan on the serve. Lady Tigers get it back across. Seibert, a little quick push across, trying to get the Lady Hornets off guard. That one's going to be down. That's going to be Langadrick, I believe, number 13, closing quick. I'm sorry, no, that's going to be number 17. That's going to be Halen Baker.
That time I think Bree was in between. Am I going to slam that home or am I just going to push it over?
Am I going to push? Am I going to crank it? And in between was not a good speed on that one.
And we're going to get a timeout from Coach Barkley here, the Lady Tigers, as Hillcrest Lady Hornets close that lead up 14-11.
Well, the Lady Tigers here in game number 3, coach, really jumped out aggressive. And love to see the positive body language, the upbeat attitude here, climb right back in, get this lead. And I know Coach Barkley's over there saying the same thing, like we've got to keep that up. The communication, that positive breeds positive. And you and I know in many sports, momentum plays a big deal, but boy, it seems like in volleyball even more.
And we talk about that a lot of times. You just had that timeout feel.
Right.
That's what timeouts in volleyball. Not that there's some coaching going on, but a lot of that is let's just break that momentum. Break that momentum.
So I believe it should be Carson Ryan back to serve here for the Lady Hornets.
Well, I don't have Hillcrest that came over to the scores table to make sure of something. I think they were making sure of the score because we had the score at 14-11. It's 14-12.
There's the little speed.
No hesitation there.
The replay right there. Woo! That ball is moving fast off. That's a Bree Hurd. Gonna set Miller.
A lot of indecision on the Lady Hornets side that time. The Tigers extend the lead to 16-12.
Bree Hurd back serve for the Lady Tigers. One of those little soft just over the front line there for Halen Baker.
Over the front line, little tip, it just throws everything off. Oh, nice job. Was that Olivia there?
I believe it was.
Stayed with it.
Manaspit back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Gets it across. Percival in the middle, not able to get a good hit on that one. And they look to reset in the middle.
Nice job again by Kinley Barkley.
Kinley Barkley digs out a pretty fast hit right there, and that one's just going to be a little bit long there for the Lady Tigers. We're going to have number 12, Lily Moore, checking in on the other side for the Lady Hornets. Serve across, back set right there to Taylor Miller. She lets a nice little fastball go. Point inside out to Lady Tigers. Puts the Lady Tigers back up by 4, 18-14 here in game number 3. Keely Harry going to be back to serve for the Lady Tigers. And that one going to be knocked down. That's going to be Halen Baker. And Baker going to be back to serve for the Lady Hornets.
Percival stays with that time. Lady Tigers unable to get it back across. We have a score here, Matt, of 18-16 up on the scoreboard.
Baker back to serve once more for Lady Hornet. That one going to be Lady Tigers not able to dig that one out. Coach, don't like to see it. It is a 1-point game all of a sudden. Coach, just like that, I believe Matt, we are tied up.
Well, I don't know. I tried to follow. We have an 18-17 score here on the scoreboard.
On the scoreboard, yeah, there. I was going to say, on my unofficial
right.
scoreboard, I had it at 18-18.
I had it 18-18 also, but I wasn't sure.
Manaspit back set right there to McCall. McCall not able to get that one up and over. And we get a timeout as Coach, the Lady Hornets clawed all the way back and have taken that 1-point edge. Yeah, it looks like we've got it corrected now. Coach Rawlings up on the scoreboard. The Lady Hornets on top, 19-18 here.
And they will be serving.
And I believe, is it still Baker? No, I believe it's that Langadrick back, number 13. A little miscommunication right there on the part of the Hornets.
The Lady Hornets going to get each other, thinking the other one had it. We're all knotted up at 19.
Number 18, Taylor Miller, the sophomore, back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Gets it up and across. Back set at line.
Just in. To give the Lady Hornets the 2019 lead.
Number 11, Morgan Cook, checking into the game The switch with the libero for the Lady Hornets. And I believe that's going to be purple back serve for the Lady Hornets.
Again, I think Percival in that back line, and now Percival out of the game. It gets her a bit out of that comfort zone.
Coach, that knots us right back up at 20 is Olivia Seibert. Into serve for the Lady Tigers. Set to that top side, looking for that cross-court ball. Dug out Lee Harry. Taylor Miller, nice push from that back line.
Oh! And we're Lady Hornets up 21-20. Again, game 3 here. The Lady Hornets have taken the first 2.
Somehow Lee Hornets able to keep that alive. Bree Hurd put that down with authority, and somehow they're able to get back up and across.
They're not going to get that one. Kinley Barkley puts that one away. Knots us back up here at 21.
Kinley, nice job to put that one down. Barkley will move back and be the serve.
That's
in. That's an ace.
It's going to be an ace, yeah. Lady Tigers up 22-21.
That one's going to be out of bounds.
23-20 in favor of the Lady Tigers.
Harry gets that one across. Hillcrest able to get it back out. Set to the middle, Brianna Hurd.
Puts that one away. It's going to be game point here.
Game point for the Lady Tigers. 24-21. Kinley Barkley still serving. Tigers right on the edge of taking the third game here. Seibert set Bree in the middle. Hillcrest still has it alive, and we're going to be out of bounds off the wire. Lady Tigers win.
Lady Tigers take game 3 here to get back within 25-21. Matt, you know what that means it's time for?
Another TTSN Sports Update.
It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update is brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook. All the news is news right here in Tiger Town. Matt, you know who likes TigerTV Facebook page?
Well, millions and millions of people like it, Coach Rawlings.
Factually correct statement. Do you know who's going to highlight this tonight?
Well, this season you've been giving a lot of little lead-in and hints. Now, they don't help me very much, but I would like my little lead-in and hint.
Your lead-in and hint. Somebody is helping us out tonight.
Somebody that's helping us out. Tim Wallace.
Tim Wallace always helps us out. Tim Wallace helps out the world.
Well, right.
We're going to go with Mr. Travis Pruitt here, who's helping out the TTN Sport crowd. All the interns helping us out and helping Tim Wallace out. He didn't realize how much he liked the Tiger TV Facebook page.
Until he started assisting greatness.
That's right. When you put yourself in the presence of greatness, you get peace of greatness that falls off a guy like Tim Wallace.
And
falls
just
right on top
you just
of you.
get greatness leaking all over you.
It does. Just greatness leaking completely all over you. Wow, that went somewhere there. I'm telling you, that went somewhere there.
I've been trying to stay out of this candy here.
You're not going to make it.
Well,
probably
no.
because you're hungry.
Well, that might be the case, too. Kinley was so nice to give me this bag of candy. I think it'd be rude if I didn't eat some of it.
I would say you are probably right. Let's talk about what's coming up with Tiger swim team. October 10th, our Tiger swim team is going to be taking on Glendale down at the natatorium in Springfield. Rolling back down there on the 13th to take on Kicker at that natatorium. 16th, back at John Foster Natatorium. We need to build a natatorium right here in Waynesville.
Well, by we, do you mean like hire somebody? Because I don't think you and me, as in we.
Well, no, not me and you.
Oh, good, because I was thinking unless the natatorium is going to look like
a top on your pool, it'd be like a natatorium.
No, you got to have lanes. That's going to have to be real big. Coach Rollins, we're going to need that natatorium before like 2063. That's about the time you and I will be done.
Well, that's probably not going to work out well. So we'll just wish good luck to the Tiger swim team. If we get ready to start game 4 here from the Tiger Gymnasium on the campus at Waynesville High School. That was going to be just a little bit out. As Kinley Barkley tries to spike one down there. Matt, for the first time tonight, after 1 point, Hillcrest Lady Hornets are not having a mass substitution.
Taylor Miller, nice little hit up front. Great block right there. Manaspit gets up high on the net. And she's going to be back served. Coach, she's not the tallest Tiger out there, but she definitely got up above the net and helped put that block down right there. Back set right there, Tori McCall. Gets it over, and Taylor Miller going to put it down.
Hey, they're going to – that point's go to the Lady Hornets. They're going to set with balls out.
Well, I guess they can be wrong if they want.
That ball's out. Point's going to go to Lady Tigers.
The student section comes alive, Coach Rollins. Knots us up at 2. Little back set right there. Not, I think, what Percival was expecting right there. She reaches back, tries to get a hand on it, but just going to have to knock that one as long as can. That one will be just out. So point stays with the Lady Tigers. Carson Ryan on that far side gets it up, gets it into the hands of the Lady Tigers, and down it comes. And that's going to ice up at 3. Percival back to serve for the Lady Hornets. Woo! Kinley Barkley put that through 2 Lady Hornets. Woo!
And we're all knotted up at 4 here. Fours are wild.
4s are wild. Game number 4, tied at 4. And Coach, as you go along here, you know as well as I will stay all night long for a Lady Tigers win. Besides, Coach Bartle's got that much time. Maybe he'd just bring us over some Eggs Benedict in the morning. We'd just still be here playing volleyball.
They're going to be cold by the time he gets here.
Well, I'm sure he's got, what do you call those, a cloche? Those fancy lids that go over the top of your plate. I bet he's got a fancy cloche that'll keep it warm.
Can't wait to ask him a question.
You think Coach Bartle owns a cloche? I think he does. Seems like the guy that has lots of fancy dishes. I bet you he cooks like you wouldn't believe.
A cloche.
I know you're as amazed as him that I know what those are called.
Well, I am. That's just blowing my mind right here. I feel like you must have watched that. Seen that
No,
on Jeopardy or
it's
something.
just
I don't know.
little unknown nuggets.
Do you have a coach?
No, I'm not that fancy though, Carlos. Now someday I will, because Paige, she loves cooking, and like we talk at home. She's looking forward to, she's in 7th grade. She's already looking to be a part of Chef's program down here at the WCC.
That guy's got a cloche.
Oh no, I know. And
he probably got multiple cloches.
And so I think part of it is just watching the cooking shows with Paige, and Paige's interest in cooking has got a little more familiar maybe with the terminology.
I'm with you there. I like cooking shows, but I've never heard him use that word cloche. Now I guess I got a cloche for my Blackstone. If I put a cover on it when it's cooking, is that a cloche? Cooking cloche?
No, I don't think so. I think that's just an upside-down metal bowl, Coach Rawlings.
Got a handle.
Oh, then it might be.
On the top.
Is it just for cooking, though?
Yeah.
So it's not like a serving thing. I think a cloche is purely serving.
Well, I tell you, folks, you never know what you're going to learn watching Tiger Sports.
Coach, what I'm learning as we're watching Tiger Sports is Lady Tigers have just clawed up to a 9-point or a 5-point lead.
The more we talk off the subject, better Lady Tigers play. Have you noticed that?
Well, I noticed that. That's why I didn't want to really get back to it, but I want the viewers to know we're up by 5. And going to be
6.
Lady Hornets in the net. Kenley Barkley going to keep serving along here for the Lady Tigers. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, we've got Coach Smith's. She's asking for a replay down there. I don't think we can do that.
Well, we're going to get the referees are going to.
They're going to
talk
talk
up right here.
Man, I don't know that I've ever seen this.
I don't know that I have either.
I'd like to point out that Mr. Lucas Smith has moved into the center of the court on the other side. In case there is a problem, Lucas Smith's going to be right there.
And they are going to reward the replay. It's going to take the point off the boards.
Tigers are up 8-5.
Going to be
well,
back.
No, wait, now we're back to 9-5.
I believe that is correct, that it had moved to a 5-point lead.
Now we're back to 8-5. Now
the replay should still only remove 1 point, not 2. Because it had, as you said, it had jumped to 6 from the 5. If you replay it.
Okay, so we are.
It 8-5 officially. Now it's going to be 8-6 officially.
I thought maybe for the first time, Missouri State High School Activity Association volleyball history, they were going to come up here and want to see a replay. I got excited. We could have been part of history.
So we would be kind of like in the NFL when they call New York or the MLB calls New York and they want to see the replay. We would just do it from here.
Yeah.
What about New York?
Well, New York would have to get their feed through us.
Well, actually, I haven't seen her name pop up here. He's watching, but it's very possible we have a viewer in New York as former Lady Tiger Kasari Garcia, who we were calling right here last year, is going to college this year up in New York City. Kasari's watching. She could check in, and we could make that whole New York connection.
Well, now, if she's checking right now, that would really be cool. Oh, just on that back line. And that's going to knot us all up here at 9. The Hillcrest Hornets, that was purple across the other side, gets that ball to fall in. They have taken a 10-9 lead here over the Lady Tigers. Oh, that's ball going to be just a little bit long. And we're going to get a timeout by Coach Barkley and the Lady Tigers here. Again, I think this is one of those momentum timeouts. Just it seemed like the Hillcrest Lady Hornets got some momentum off that little dispute over on the sideline earlier on.
And puts, as you said, you come out of there with a 2-point edge right now. I think you, coach, just want to slow this down. We talked about that earlier. Just want to break that momentum a little bit. Manespit gets high right there, gets that one tipped over, but Hillcrest able to get it back. Point is going to go over to Lady Hornets. I believe that's going to be Langadrick back to serve for the Lady Hornets. And going to be out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
So point inside out quickly back Lady Tigers. Checking in for the Tigers going to be 28, Tori McCall. Serve into the net will be side out, point back to the Lady Hornets. Nice hit right there by Harry for the Lady Tigers. The call keeps it alive and ball. Nice job.
Wow. That ball from this angle looked like it was definitely going to be out.
That one going to be just a little bit long. Oh, penalty on the
they call
Lady Hornets.
Lady Hornet into the net,
I
maybe?
believe so. So the point will go back over to Lady Tigers. Keely Harry to serve.
Woo. Nice job there by Kinley Barkley.
Wow. Some heat right there with that right hand coming down.
Right into two blockers. Neither one of them could get it back across the net.
Taylor Miller, nice strong serve across, going to set to the top side. Looking for Ryan. Ryan not able to put that one down. Tip back Bree Hurd that time.
Oh. You can almost hear that all the way up here. It's just off Kinley's knuckle right there. As you see the point before where Ken Barkley slammed into the Hornets and is able to pick up a point for the Lady Tigers. Oh, just down the line.
Back set right there. Looking for number 10, Andrea Tyndall. The Lady Tigers get up and block that one. Lady Hornets holding on to a 3-point edge here, 16-13.
Oh,
Seibert just a bit long that one.
Served just in that little middle area where you couldn't have placed that much better than that.
No. Bree, hard hit down right there.
That's
okay, I was going to say that has to be
That seemed like a lot of hits.
Well, and sometimes you see when you know it's going to be the fourth hit, everybody kind of takes that step back and goes, all right, well, this is over. Everybody was still playing. I thought, whoa, wait a minute.
Real sure.
And we're going to have out of order here on the Hillcrest Lady Hornets team.
A lot of confusion out there right now.
Well, the Lady Hornets team trying to circle and make sure we have this right. So back to action we go. Kinley Barkley with the serve, and then another one of those, you talked about it on our side, right back to the other side. You pick that one spot, it's just in between. Langendrick tries to hammer down on that top side for the Lady Hornets. Lady Tigers, we're going to have the Hillcrest Lady Hornets in the net. Going to call number 11, Morgan Cook, in the net, so point.
So we're in a one-point game here all of a sudden.
Kinley Barkley serve once more. That one's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Lady Tigers.
It'll be off Taylor's hands. Lady Hornets up 20-17. Game 4. Hillcrest up 2-1 over the Lady Tigers.
Bree Hurd, nice strong hit right there. Libero on the backside, who Coach, I'm getting word that it is Libero wearing 23 is also number 5, Pearson Ray. Does try to dig that one out. Not able to get it moving forward, and Lady Tigers pick up the point side out. Hurd back serve for the Lady Tigers. Set at the line. Woo, that's going to be Percival. And shift change for Lady Hornets.
Speed Percival gets off that ball. Reminds me a lot of a former Major League Baseball player, Troy Percival. Used to throw a fastball up there in that upper 90s range.
Nice job.
Good point to the Lady Tigers. Don't know if they're any kin or not.
Well, I'm sure they are somewhere. Into the net right there for the Lady Hornets. And as you say it, it's a 1-point game. Lady Tiger serving 21. Manispit back to serve once more for the Lady Tigers. To set Percival in the middle, that time a little soft tap. Taylor Miller able to return it. Tigers now.
That's in. We got a tie ball game. Oh, wait a minute. What just happened?
Referee's going to overrule the line judge.
He overruled the line judge? I'm pretty sure that's it.
I thought it was in. She was a lot closer than he was, and she said it was in.
Wow, so it's 22-20. And we're back to a 1-point game.
Keely Harry on serve for the Lady Tigers. A little back set here, Tori McCall. Push across, Percival.
Nice job.
Manispit once more, digging out those hammers by Percival. Ooh, Coach, I wasn't sure. There's a lot of movement in that net. Percival, the hit was clean, but her entire body was in the net. That one gonna be just a little long. No, say touch up at the net.
Woo,
that's why it went
I like
long.
that. Yes, that's exactly why.
Well, I thought Kinley had a good little angle on that one, and then it just sailed long, but sails long when it goes off someone's hands.
That's right, 23-22. Favor of the Lady Hornets.
Taylor Miller back to serve for the Lady Tigers.
Oh, we're knotted up at 23. Oh! Lily Moore. That shot for the Lady Hornets. It's game point, game and match point for the Lady Hornets.
Tigers right out right here, and we got to win by 2. It's going to be Chloe Cochran back to serve for the Lady Hornets. Manispit serves Hurd. Nice strong hit, dug out on the far side. Little push at the line. Miller. Manispit looking for Bree in the middle. Little tip across. McCall gets it across and going to reset.
Oh! Nice final point right there, but it just doesn't go the Lady Tigers' way. The Hillcrest Lady Hornets take game 4 here, 25-23, and come out with a 3-1 win here in varsity volleyball action from Waynesville High School. Again, folks, we want to let you know we'll be back on the air homecoming night, a week from Friday night, homecoming football. Broadcast as Oliver Liberators roll town for homecoming. We're back here for volleyball on October the 10th for Lady Tiger Volleyball. We hope everybody enjoyed the broadcast tonight. For Matt Johnson, I'm Mike Rawlings, and we will see you a week from Friday night.